Hey, this is Nerion, and welcome to my first playthrough series, starting with Broken Sword 2, the Smoking Mirror Remastered Edition. This is a classic game, classic point-and-click adventure game that came out in 1997. This is the remastered version, currently available on Steam. There'll be a link in the description, so if it's a classic that you've also enjoyed and want to take advantage of getting the remastered edition, just click the link. Or if you're completely new to the series but enjoy point-and-click adventures, definitely recommend it. It's a favorite of mine, so if we would start our first series playthrough with George Stobart in Broken Sword. So let's get started. Revolution Software, developers of the game.
This must be the place. Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this. Oh, here we are. This, either that isn't it like one of those hunter spiders from Japan, or the scaling's a little off. I was always surprised how big that spider was. It's been a while since I played this one, but I think I should be able to remember my way around. There were only 3 things I didn't like about spiders.
Only
the
3?
way they looked, the way they moved, and the fact that they lived on the same planet as me. This spider was big, mean, and hairy, and definitely not a native of Europe.
Maybe it is a hunter spider. I agree. Let's see, I think bookcase.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Ah, chip off the old block. Give it a smoink. Oh,
maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed.
There we go.
But it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Just roll all the way out, George. It's fine. So, there we go. I think you get loose here.
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
So, you know, one of the main differences with the remastered edition is they tidied up the interface. If you ever played the original, you'll probably notice that the little chat windows with the picture and that's new. There's like a hint system, so I mean, unless we get really stuck, I'll try to avoid using this completely. But yeah, there is a hint system which they didn't have, as well as a little diary, George's diary, and talking to a character. Okay, I mean, pretty much get the gist of that. Let's have a look in here. Oh wait, pick up the dart. Maybe we can.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end, but this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
That's good, George. That's good.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Okie dokie.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila.
I don't actually remember what we ever used the pot for in the game. That's the thing, you know, in some of these like point-and-click adventures, you end up picking out so much random stuff.
Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal.
If you have a swig, George, you might need it.
Ew. Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm. There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet.
I sometimes wonder if George gets
It was
amnesia.
the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Literally just spat the worm out, and he's like, "Oh, there's something on the floor." Yes, George, you just spat it out on the floor.
I'd drunk enough of that.
Alrighty. Oh, close that.
Ubier and his wife, I guess. Nice couple.
Sure.
The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
Okie dokie. I think this might be Nico's bag.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
Yeah. If you're feeling a little bit adventurous, George, why not?
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
Alrighty. So gotta get this fire out to get out of here. Cabinet. Siphon.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Okay. Let's try here.
The cabinet was locked.
Do I pick up a key or something? Oh, okay. It's very different. Usually you would just click on it and then it would pick it up, but...
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. The cabinet was already open. That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Alright. Maybe this is where panties come into use.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Great. I guess it's not hot anymore.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened. Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Yeah, just don't do the same thing if you're testing a gun. Okay, wait. You're not gonna pick it up? Pick it up. Come on, George. Wakey, wakey.
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now
Yeah.
it was time to start looking for Nico.
I don't know. It was quite a big fire. It's just like, yes, I'm just gonna use the squirty bottle and put it out in a few seconds. It's no problem. Okay. Just gonna have a quick look around. I don't think there is anything else here left to do in this room, but I mean, it is the remastered. I think I don't even recall ever trying to play the remaster. Last time I played this game was probably just the original. I've replayed the first one a few times. I'm actually near the end of the first one, so if you're wondering why I'm starting with the second game, it's because I'm already towards the end of Broken Sword 1. Also on Steam. Highly recommend it. I'll leave a link for that as well, but maybe we'll come back to that in the future down the road. I won't give myself enough time to forget what happened. Although I have replayed that game
I wasn't
several
burn
times.
myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Look at that. Action hero George. Some of this is coming back to me, so. But I don't actually remember.
Folded in two.
I don't remember these little
to a forthcoming eclipse
circles
of the sun.
that would ping on
It
top
wouldn't
of
be
the
visible
items that
from
you can
Europe.
interact
The
with.
best place
I
to
wonder
view
if I can
the
disable
eclipse
that.
would be Mexico.
Sorry about that. I overtalked to what he just said.
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
Yeah. Creepy, creepy. Alright, let's see if I can, yeah, there isn't really much in the way of settings. Maybe it's in here? Controls? No. Inventory. Okay, this is... Wait, so that's his diary? Oh, okay. So this is like, what is the diary? Well, I wonder. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, that's weird. I guess you can't disable that. That's annoying. Yeah, because I don't think in the original game you could, I mean, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that this little, that little pinging on the phone there, I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the original, so you basically had to, like, hover around the whole screen to find something to sort of change the cursor. But anyway.
Much as I disliked him, Labanau might be my only hope of finding Nico.
Lobino? Lobby? Let's pull Mr. Lobs.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You'd better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed the voice actor as well for pretty much everybody in Broken Sword 2. Nico's voice is a different voice actor. Lobino. I think I liked the voice actor more in the first one. He was a little bit more sarcastic.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
Oh. Wow. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Let's try this door then.
It was locked.
Really? Am I missing something here? Am I gonna be using this dart here to pick lock everything?
The tiny point was only of use for picking small locks. The tiny point was only of...
All right, George, I get the point. Wait, nothing. I can't go upstairs. Oh, I can. Figured I'd just like click here and go upstairs, but no. Okay, let's go back upstairs real quick.
The cabinet contained what...
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's only showing up when you're kind of close to it. Okay. Right. George, just jump out the window.
Even if I had... There was nothing else in the drawer.
Oh, the pot. Maybe there's a key in the pot.
The pot contained a key.
Ha ha! Perfect. I've remembered. Of course, keys and pots. I wonder if it works on this door though. I'm pretty sure it's only this door, but you never know with these remastered. They might change something.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
Oh, okay, it's just the house key. Oh well. Be free, George. Be free.
I unlocked the door.
Well done. Oh, open it.
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico. There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
This is memorable location. It's also in the first game.
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
Wow, friendly.
I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Wow.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love.
Oh man,
Will
they
you
even
share
changed this
a bottle
guy's
of
voice
wine
too.
with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Some of these faces. Let's see.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
He sounds way more professional in the first game. I mean, to be fair, in the first game he also did sound wasted while working.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Well,
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
nutty professor.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She
Carol
died in
Climax.
suspicious circumstances.
Yes.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Wow, this waiter knows way too much. Carol Climax. She reached the climax of her career.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
George has a real way with words. Hey, look at this poison dart. Oh, yes, knocked out my girlfriend. What?
Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
That's all.
Thank you.
My God. He was just tired of talking to George. His lobby. Hey, Georgie.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
Oh, man. I miss the old guy's voice.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You
What
have to
is
help
up with
me
that
find
guy's
her.
face?
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Oh,
So that's what all the trouble's about.
yes.
Precisely.
Where the hell did he put it? Where's his arm gone?
With my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my God.
And
You
he's
mean
blaming
I
George.
could be in danger too?
Oh, man. This guy only thinks of himself. Oh, no, I'm in danger too. Oh, no. Yeah, what about Nico? Who?
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
That didn't take much convincing.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Oubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself. Tell me about your friend Oubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
You don't know much, do you, Lobby?
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God. Okay.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
Oh, that's funny.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Gliese Gallery.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
See you later. Several hundred kilometers away.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Oh no, Pablo.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle.
Oh.
We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Let's have a chat to Mr. Drunk over here.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Oh, well, I guess I ended that conversation. Doobie-doop.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Alrighty.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe.
You know, I always wanted to try and get into that cafe. I was hoping maybe they had added that in the remaster. Can I drink my coffee? Nope, apparently not. Okay then. I guess we're out of here.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Gliese Gallery.
Ooh. Well, how do I go back to Ubier's house? I mean, probably nothing there. Let's check out the gallery.
The Gliese Gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
Very, very few customers. Okay. Well, I think we'll leave that right there. That's the episode 1 of this series. And, yeah, we'll be back again. I'm aiming to at least try and get one of these videos out every week, maybe a little bit more frequently if I can. And I hope you enjoy the series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And we'll see you soon. And that's a wrap.